Alright guys, welcome back. It's Mr. Price Action. Today we're taking a look at the top 5 trending stocks. Let's get right into it. The first stock we have is Lucid. So I actually alerted people over on StockTwits that Lucid could potentially be a huge runner here in the next couple of weeks to months. I do think this has a good chance at reclaiming that $9 level at some point. But if we go down to, maybe the monthly chart, we can see we had that significant break in December. So if we look specifically at that candle, you see we have a price target of about $849. It looks like we're trying to maintain that $683 level. And if I go down to the weekly chart, obviously pull up the Bollinger Bands, you can see there's supply levels sitting above that $849 level. All right, so this is a stock that could potentially go up 20% to reclaim first $849, and then in the best case scenario this could be trading above $10. From there we have $13 and $16. So with Lucid, I think this is a really good opportunity to buy near the potential bottom of what I would perceive, especially when you're looking at the broader EV market. If something like Tesla flies back to around 150, 160, obviously the smaller EV companies would go with it. So I do like the position Lucid is in right now. Next we're gonna hit Bed Bath & Beyond. Honestly, if you're a bull with this stock, the best case scenario is that it reclaims that $2.31 level, and from there maybe it continues to run up to like $3. Best case scenario $4. But if we're looking at the technicals here, there's nothing that really tells us this stock belongs back above that 231 level. If anything, maybe it makes a new lower low here, or it just establishes a range kind of trading underneath that $231 level until something significant changes. Either this goes bankrupt or it revives, and obviously it just moons whatever, because I think it's obviously priced for bankruptcy right now. Next we got MULN. So before I ended the series, we were talking about MULN while it was trading beneath that supply zone. I said this one could potentially go up to 30 cents to potentially 39. There's a lot of demand area right there at that 30-cent level. So just basing off technicals, I would imagine that this thing comes all the way back down to 30 cents. And in the worst case scenario, we come all the way back down to the previous demand level, which we were talking about weeks ago, and that's about 30% away. When we were talking about it, that was a buy. Now it's not. All right, so next we got Sotera. Let's take a look at this from the yearly chart. Never looked at this one before. Two ways we could look at this. We could look at it from this perspective, and we see that 1188 level was very important. The supply area opened right above that, and here we go. We obviously took that out with a huge move today. Now I would imagine that this thing comes all the way back down to that $11-12 level. But the second way we can look at this stock is taking that giant 2022 candle, and we see that 1549 level is kind of where we're at right now. And in the best case scenario, we simply start to build a base above that $15-16 level. But yeah, there is, I think, limited upside here. At the most we reclaim that $23 level, which is only 30% away, versus what we said we either stabilize here and do nothing for weeks to months, or we come all the way back down to $12, which is losing 30%. So it's another one of those trades where it's probably too late to chase it. And last but not least, we got RIOT. So Bitcoin rose today. I honestly think Bitcoin is going to 28K, so I'm super bullish on RIOT, MicroStrategy. All these stocks are correlated to blockchain technology. Especially even if we're just looking at the technicals here, we see RIOT is kind of trading underneath that demand zone. Obviously we want to see this kind of rebound to that $8 level and eventually get all the way back up to like $15-20. And I do think these blockchain related plays are going to fly, absolutely fly, if Bitcoin does reach 28K. Specifically for RIOT, I could see this coming back up to this $17 level, and from there you got 35 and 53. So obviously it's a volatile stock. And I'm a bit biased because, you know, Bitcoin might not come back up. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.